Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody at a distance. So I probably could have titled this No Contact, but I went a little bit more for the quote, right? Because we've got it's time for me to heal, and so many things remind me of you. So, yes, definitely a little bit of distance between you two, probably not very much communication, if any. And they're struggling to not think about you. So yeah, let's dig in a little bit more. We'll call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Or a lot. I feel like somebody's not like they didn't anticipate missing you. At least not this much. Hi there, Hermit. Hello, Mike. How we doing today? Let's go with we're gonna go with the energy oracle. I'm not sure why I'm drawn to this. Let's see. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Can't remember if I said that, but I do. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. All right. We get 3 for you, I guess. That's number 40. And then we also have number 41. I love when they come out in order like that. Seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. So we have the 6th and the 7th. I have them listed up there if you're wondering why you just can't see them. We have the sacral chakra and the root chakra, self-gratification and self-preservation. I think somebody's trying to choose between the two. Am I going to protect myself from you? Or am I going to do what I want? And then the last card is number 7, community. So I think we have somebody trying to figure out what is it I want? How do I want to handle this situation? And oh, by the way, everyone's watching me. It feels like there's maybe some gossip or some almost like there's people waiting in line to date this person, or there's other interested parties, right? I guess that's kind of the same thing. We're going to use the Mystical Cats Tarot to get a little bit more information for you. Let's do that. I miss saying hi. Hi there, Peggy. How are you doing? Hello, Drew. How we doing? All right. Ooh, a scarab beetle. You don't say. Okay, so we have the stars. The 3 of Earth, which would be the 3 of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. And the Sea King, which is the King of Cups. I love how he looks like a sea lion. You guys don't really know this deck quite as well, just like me, so I want to make sure you see the illustrations. But it feels to me like we have somebody kind of on the outskirts of the community, maybe somebody who deals with a little bit of loneliness, somebody who is, I think, getting better at listening to their intuition and finding their own voice. So this might be somebody that is finally taking time to heal something. They may have had a recent situation really highlight for them what they need to work on, or where they may have kind of forgotten to tend to something. There's a lion in the sky. I'm sure you can see that. So we could be dealing with a fire sign, a Leo. But we have somebody here that I think is trying to balance how they feel, what they want, how they protect themselves, and doing that in the context of this community. Definitely feels like they are under a little bit of a microscope, or they feel like people are watching to see what their next move will be. Aren't they adorable? That's awesome, Mike. We've got the 9 of Earth, which is the 9 of Pentacles. And another 9, the 9 of Sea, which would be the 9 of Cups. I just have to show you these cards. They're so well done. So the Nine of Pentacles and the Rider deck or the Rider Waite deck would have like a woman in yellow with a hawk representing intuition. And she represents somebody who is independent and stable, right? Doing things on her own. And then don't read too far into that gender, of course. And then the Nine of Cups. This is about getting what you want or pursuing what you want, right? But in particular, what I feel like, it's like somebody feels bad about going after what they want. This cat at the top here makes me feel like we might have somebody that's having dreams or even like daydreaming, right? About something or someone, because so many things remind me of you. Hermit in the reverse. Hermit in the reverse. Okay, so this has a bunch of pomegranates on it. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure pomegranates have a little bit of a sexual connotation to them when they're depicted in art. So I feel like there is a sense here that somebody was trying to convince themselves that a connection was more physical than anything else, or that it wasn't as spiritual or emotional, but they were fooling themselves. They were misleading themselves in the act of self-preservation. And I feel like with the Hermit and the reverse, it's probably only a matter of time before this person, since we know they're paying attention to intuition on some level, realizes that there was a misstep here. Like they were too quick to shut somebody out. We have the Four of Sea in the reverse, which is the Four of Cups in the reverse. Another 9 with the 9 of Sky or the 9 of Swords in the reverse. And the 3 of Fire in the reverse. All of them in the reverse. Here's the 4 of Sky. Maybe I was too quick to reject something. Maybe I'm the problem. It kind of comes across as, you know, I was pushing you away because I was looking for faults in you, but now, like, looking back, I realized like maybe I was the issue. Something isn't sitting well with this person. There's emotions I didn't expect after a separation. So many things remind me of you. I can't stop thinking of you is, you know, the general vibe. Why am I upside down? Look at how cute that guy is. Oh. All right, let's see. What else do we have? We have the Fire Tom, which is the Knight of Wands. He's in the reverse. I don't really like that. The 4 of Earth in the reverse and the 6 of Sky. All right, so there's a skirmish. There's a bit of a spat, some words, some harsh words. I think this is like an association with a friend or a family member got in the way, and now somebody's like looking back on this feeling like you made this worse, like you made me fumble, and now I lost something that I actually wanted. So if I let go of, or if I release whatever it is that keeps getting in my way or keeps causing me trouble, then things will be easy or easier. So I feel like somebody has identified the issue, the obstacle, because we have the 6 of Swords. Look at that cat. This is the most important card that I've pulled from this deck. I know what happens and I can change things, or I can recover from this, right? I can land on my feet. All right, this is the Gilded Reverie. The Tree. And the Fox. So after kind of sneaking away, or after maybe taking a little bit of a coward's way out, I'm sorry, I'm just going to put it that way. I've been a coward in my life, you know, like, but the important thing is this is about the fox looking back and realizing where the real strength was, realizing where the right course was, the right path to choose, right? I'm reevaluating because of how I feel in the moment. So it does kind of come across to me. Let's pull another card or two. I'm gonna put these around here. It does feel to me like somebody is seeing what the issue is. And I don't know why I wanted to split them like that and put the community card in the middle. It looks to me like somebody realizes there's somebody in my life, there's somebody in my community that causes me issues in terms of discerning what is good for me and what is not good for me, when I need to go into self-preservation mode and when I need to go into self-gratification mode. Actually doing things that make me happy, right? Yep. Living, breathing obstacle. I can't wait to call somebody that. Did I mention the numbers 5 and 14? I think I did, but if I didn't, the next set is 9 and 30. The number 9 is the bouquet. This talks about recognition, accolades. Number 30 is the lily. This talks about like harmony and peace. I think this, whoever's the fox, whoever's the person and the 6 of swords who's like, you're the problem. I know how to fix it now. This person is finding peace or harmony because they're pursuing healing and because they are admitting who actually deserves their respect, their love, their time, their effort, their whatever, right? So we have somebody sharpening their discernment skills and changing the context of their community to make sure that they have cut out the negative influence, the people who would get them stuck on the wrong things or walk away from the right things. Oh, but we have a decision. Two of Swords. I don't always have all the information. I might have to make a decision before I feel comfortable doing so. But I know that if I walk away, I'll consider this a loss. If I don't try to do something about this, if I don't try to amend the situation, or if I don't learn from this, then probably have to repeat the cycle, right? So I think we have somebody realizing there's a lesson here regarding loyalty, disloyalty, whether or not you can count on people, who's actually on your team, that kind of thing. Yeah. And I love this. So we have the Chariot in the middle, right? The Chariot is about forward movement. It's the fastest moving card in the deck. This is somebody who has the ability to take action. This is somebody who moves forward, moves on, leaves things in the past. Hi there, Joanna. How are you doing? What are they leaving in the past? Well, what's behind them? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody you don't take home to mom. This is somebody who would be unreliable, make promises and then not fulfill them, lie to you, not have your best interest at heart, right? They're leaving that energy behind. because they acknowledge that relinquishing that or leaving that behind enables them to be happier, enables them to go after what they want. Strength in the reverse. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So if we have somebody moving towards Devil in the reverse, letting go of the things that cause drama or issues in their life, then this could very well be the person or the people in the community that are causing that instability, right? Because we have Strength in the reverse, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is, I create problems and then I just hang out in them. You know, maybe like a lame analogy, but I'm going to use it anyways. This is like the moral and character version of somebody who refuses to clean up in the kitchen after they've made a ton of food and then just like lives in like flies and whatever grossness for a week until they finally decide to clean up the mess. We have somebody here that refuses to work on themselves, who creates problems for those around them and lacks the strength to pursue the right choices in life. So this could be somebody who has addiction issues, somebody who likes to use people or feels entitled to others taking care of them. They could be known for starting arguments when there really shouldn't be an argument, or playing the victim when they caused the issue to begin with. This person caused a difficult problem or a difficult situation in somebody else's love life. Ten of Wands, Three of Swords in the reverse, another sign of healing, King of Pentacles in the reverse. It's a lot of work. I have to start this on my own, or I have to be the one who stays committed to it. But I know I can heal from this situation, or I can move past. Honestly, it feels like this is somebody who might even feel like they're stuck financially, having to pay somebody or take care of somebody. Could be a family member, could be an ex, could be a good friend, whatever it is. This person that is a bit of an anchor in a bad way, or like a burden. Sorry to put it that way, but our Chariot individual has realized they can heal faster if they don't have to deal with this person's instability and chaos all the time. There is some sort of financial component here. Like, do you pay rent on time? Do you last minute need to borrow money in order to make sure the electricity stays on? Hey, times is rough, okay? Like, money is not always easy to manage. But we have one person who is trying to make ground, or like trying to move in the right direction for themselves, that is hampered by another person who refuses to do the right things for themselves. All right, let's do the gold and the Normand. Hi there, is it Indea? Or should I call you Monroe? Welcome, I hope you're doing well. We have number 12. There's owls on this, but technically I believe they're referred to as the birds. And this talks about communication. And the bear, strength, the opposite, right? We have two people. One is deciding to really like cling to that idea of like victimhood, or I can't solve my own issues. And another person is saying, you know what? I know how to handle this. I can take the garbage out. I can do the issue, or I can tackle this issue and find a way to not let this hold me back or limit me from finding happiness or peace in my life. So there's communication, and this could be about boundaries. This could be about a plan to make a change so that this person doesn't have the access to you that they normally do, or to this Chariot individual. There's an important conversation happening, and it demonstrates that this person is moving in the right direction and letting go of something that holds them back. Number 23, the mice. And number 3, the ship. So for many of you, the mice, which represents loss, is specifically about money. You might have lent them money. You might have paid something on their behalf expecting to get reimbursed. You might have lent them something. They might have destroyed some of your property. There is loss that underscores for you that this person doesn't take seriously the effort you make to help them out. It's like if you were to lend $100 to somebody to make sure that they could pay their internet fee, and then you find out that they didn't actually use it for internet. They went and bought a case of beer. There's some sort of disrespect here in terms of the financial situation that really does make this Chariot individual look at this relationship as kind of parasitic or a loss, right? So this motivates our main character to consider options elsewhere. Where can I go where I don't have to deal with the same issue, where I don't have to deal with somebody that takes from me, especially if you're already being generous with them, right? This is the Beginner's Tarot. Six of Swords, Magician, Queen of Wands in the reverse, Page of Wands. So we have, again, somebody who is taking control of their life, somebody who feels like they can make a difference and deal with a person that's been overly demanding, overly dramatic, and more importantly, dishonest, because we have deceit listed on this Queen of Wands in the reverse card. For those of you that are trying to learn tarot, this is a really good deck to buy because they do have a number of words written upright and reversal. Not that I needed to flip them for you to see that. But this is a good way to learn tarot because they also call out the signs that are associated with it. But we've got somebody finding their power, finding their voice, taking control of the situation, and dealing with the aggression in their life or the person who has been causing issues, right? Making them feel a sense of loss in some way. So when they reassess the situation, now we have the Hermit in the upright. I love this because we had it in the reverse. We have somebody getting a reality check, seeing things the way that they truly are, and learning from the situation. Most importantly, let's underscore that. We have somebody learning a lesson here in terms of who you let be close to you, who you offer to caretake for, what kind of requirements you might have, i.e., if I'm trying to help you, can you also please try to help yourself? And this Knight of Swords is the second fastest moving energy in the deck after the Chariot. So again, we have somebody who's taking action and they're not being, there's no procrastination, right? I know what I need to do. I'm going to do it because it's impacting me. We do have a sense of guilt or remorse about a love situation coming through where this person feels they need to be honest about what happened. Again, there is a need for healing, so it makes sense that somebody would need to process what's been going on, process how they feel, and eventually talk about that, right? With the Seven of Swords in the reverse in the middle, we have somebody that wants to be honest about what happened, elucidate the details about why something ended, why there is no communication, or why this love fell apart. Six of Wands in the reverse. There's that Nine of Pentacles I was describing earlier, and the Nine of Pentacles was right here. This is good, though. This is somebody realizing who actually has substance and who doesn't. So even though it may have taken some time, even though somebody wishes that they had seen things the way they truly were, like a couple weeks back, a couple months back, a couple years back, whatever it is for you, this person is embarking on the healing they've needed to do for a while. And in large part, it's because they've encountered you. They have found a way to be more independent, found a way to, I think, improve their money situation, or at least be able to defend themselves or have boundaries where they won't be taken advantage of by people who are disloyal. You know, like if I'm going to loan somebody $100, I pretty much don't expect it back. But that doesn't mean that I should give that to everyone, right? You have to be selective. So I think somebody has realized, I know now a little bit more about how to tell if somebody actually has good intentions towards me or if they're just trying to use me. And this person over here was trying to use me. This person over here, I just keep getting reminded of them. Let's find out why they get reminded of them. You deserve love. Part of the healing process for this individual is accepting that there are people out there that would be good to them and accepting that kind of treatment. Maybe that sounds weird, but we're all looking for a certain kind of love. And I don't think we're always aware of what influences our preferences or what we're looking for. I think sometimes we have to admit that there are toxic forms of stability or security that we may have gotten from our childhood. So there could have been somebody here that saw instability where there was stability because it wasn't like what they used to have, right? Or it was different. What do I do with this? I don't know how to like love in that way because I haven't been loved in that way before. So I do feel like whoever you are, whoever's resonating with the Chariot, you deserve love. You deserve to be respected. You deserve to be around people that don't use you for how you can make their life better. You deserve to be like seen, right? So give this relationship a chance. There's somebody here who wants to treat you well. True love. Thank you, Peggy. That's like going to the bar after getting drunk. Hey, I've seen people do that. Definitely have seen people do that. I've definitely seen people bring like those little packets to make like a fruit punch drink or whatever with water. And then they'll just buy like the shot or pour it in there. And you're like, damn, dude, really? Okay. All right. Don't knock it till you try it, I suppose. All right. Well, I love you all. Thank you for being awesome in the live chat as usual. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on the next reading.